goodness, here we go.
Oh, can I offer you a glass of water?
Actually, yeah.
Well, that's too bad. You don't get water because you're a killer, Noah, and we know it.
Officer Waters, I've told you this 10 times since I've gotten here. I've not killed anybody. You have the wrong guy.
We don't have the wrong guy, Noah, and we know it. Now, we can make this easy for you. We can cut you a deal. Now, I do have to tell you, if you want a lawyer, you can ask for him, but that's going to make it harder for you. So you need to tell us what you know.
Officer Waters, I've told you everything I know, and I don't have any clue how Sterling died or why I'm the one who got arrested.
You want to know why you're the one that got arrested? The shovel. The hair in Sterling's apartment. All the evidence points to you, Noah. Even the relationship that you had with Julie. All that points to you, Noah.
It's a friendly relationship, officer. That's nothing that I would kill someone over.
You know how many times I've heard that in this very seat?
Yeah, you know how many times I've been asked these stupid questions? Oh! Oh, God! Oh, God! Bow, bow, down, bow, bow, down, 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 down. I hear that alone somewhere.
Okay. You have a visitor.
That's nice, a visitor. What it is?
Noah, I'm so glad I finally got to come see you.
Oh, Julie, I'm so glad to see you.
Yeah, I know Tammy brought you something earlier, but this is all I had at my house.
Oh! I love them. They're my favorite Hispanic wrapping dish.
I'm glad you like them.
Thanks for the gift, but listen, I need to tell you that I did not do this.
I really am trying my hardest to get to the bottom of this.
I know, Julie, you're doing a wonderful job. It's just, don't you think it's a little weird that immediately after Sterling is found dead, that Tammy is hired on immediately and then starts, coming up to me and trying to get all buddy-buddy with me? I think that's a little, it's a little weird there, Julie.
Oh yeah, that's definitely really weird. Noah, I'm gonna talk to Pete about this and we're gonna get to the bottom of it. Don't worry.
Thank you, Julie.
Okay, I gotta go.
All right, I'll see you later. Man, I love it when a woman stands up for me.
Oh, hey Julie, what are you doing here?
I was just visiting with Noah. What are you doing?
I'm bringing Noah his favorite pizza. Barbecue, pineapple, and mayonnaise. Bet you didn't know that.
Are you trying to impress Noah?
Oh, I don't have to do it that much impressing.
Oh, well, in case you didn't know, he kind of has a thing for me.
Sure he does. Hey, can you give me that down look? Oh, that's the one.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pete's Peeps. Today I'm here with a cousin of the late Sterling Silver, Paul Silver. Paul plays baseball at Lee University here and is the starting pitcher and has 27 strikeouts on the season. Well, Paul, this must be a hard season for you concerning the loss of your cousin, but how are you getting through the season?
Just practice a lot.
Okay. How do you feel about your chances in the draft next year?
I feel pretty good about it.
You feel pretty good? Now, a lot of boards are saying you're going the #1 overall pick. Do you think that's accurate, or do you think you'll be high? You'll think you'll be lower?
I guess that's pretty accurate.
It's pretty accurate. Well, we wish you luck on the rest of your season. And Noah, back to you.
Hey, Angela, Angela. Hey, how many sugars you put in it?
Will you quit following
You got
me?
cream in there? Can I taste it? Can I? Hey. Angela, hey, I think I could boost her ratings. Can I get a segment called like Matt's Money where I can talk about money?
No.
You know, because I can tell him what not to do because, you know, I ain't rich. Angela, really, it's just so hot in here. What, are your ratings so bad you can't even pay for air conditioning? Angela, I made a bandana.
Nobody cares.
Hey, Angela, do you see my band? Oh, it's hot.
Why do you keep following me everywhere? I'm tired of this. I have work to do. I cannot listen to everything you do all day. Do you want a lollipop for everything you've completed? Well, good job. There's your congratulations. Do your work.
Do you have cherry lollipops?
Hey Pete, I just got done talking to Noah and he brought up something that I hadn't really thought about before. He said, you know, it's kind of weird that Tammy comes in right after Sterling's death.
Well, that's kind of coincidental more than anything. Unless Tammy would be working with Sterling. But nah, Sterling couldn't fake his death. He's not smart enough for that. Unless that's a play. But what about Angela? They seem to have a friendly relationship, her and Tammy. Well, Tammy wouldn't have time, or Angela wouldn't have time to plan that either. She's too absorbed in her work. There's some things to think about there. I'll have to do more research.
I really like it here. I'm having a good time.
That's good. I'm glad you're liking it. Are you enjoying?
Hi Karen and Tammy. Can I talk to you for a minute outside?
Yeah.
Why are you talking to Tammy?
She's new here. I thought she might need a friend.
No, she's not who you think she is.
What do you mean by that?
Listen, I was talking to Noah. I was visiting with him at the jail, and he said, he brought up the point that, you know, it's kind of weird that Tammy shows up right after Sterling's death. I mean, don't you think that's a little odd?
Maybe. I didn't give it much thought.
Well, we're trying to put it all together.
Well, let me know if you need help with anything.
Here there's lonesome whippoorwill. He sounds too blue.
Pelicans, you have a visitor.
Not again.
How's it going, Noah?
There's no way. You're alive? How? Why?
Hello, and thanks for joining us again for our latest episode of OutKast. I hope you're enjoying the storyline. And in this episode, we saw some people going through some things, and it was causing some anger in their lives. Have you ever been angry? I bet you have. You know, there's certain things that cause us to be angry. You don't just get angry for no good reason. There's always an underlying cause for that. Proverbs 14:29 says, "Whoever is slow to anger has great understanding, but he who has a hasty temper exalts folly." So what are some of those things that kind of lie under the surface that make us be angry? You ever got mad at your parents for no good reason, really? Maybe they ask you to do something and you just get mad. You're like, well, I didn't really need to get mad there. Well, that's because you're probably dealing with something else. Some common things that lie under the surface that cause us to get angry. Fear is one of them. You ever been afraid? Sometimes that can cause you to be angry in different ways. Maybe you're dealing with pain. Maybe you're dealing with some hard times. And so somebody can make you blow up with anger for no good reason really because you're just struggling or going through some pain, or maybe you're frustrated. Maybe you're trying to get something accomplished and you can't. Maybe it's something that's hard and difficult and you're working through the hard and you're just frustrated. I often get angry when I'm doing something, I'm really focused, and I get interrupted. And I don't usually get angry the first time I'm interrupted, but after 2 or 3 or 4 times being interrupted, I just get frustrated. And that often comes out as anger. Another way I get angry is when I'm hungry. Anybody else been hangry? I actually experienced that this morning. I had to go get food because I just wasn't feeling very fresh, and I was just frustrated. And I said, you know what, I think I'm hungry. And I felt much, much better afterwards. Proverbs 15:1 says, a soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Not too many Wednesday nights ago, I told you guys the story of the 2 guys I saw in the parking lot of Planet Fitness. Just a simple, one guy was trying to pull into a parking place, one guy was trying to back out, and next thing you know, 2 guys were out of the car yelling at each other. And it was just such a crazy exchange because they just needed to work together. One guy wanted to get in a parking place, the other guy wanted to get out, and everybody was more important than the other person. And it came out in anger. And instead of one guy just waving the other guy on and saying bye, they had to get out of their cars and fuss at each other. A soft answer turns away wrath, but harsh words stir up anger. Great example of that. With those 2 guys. Harsh words stirred up anger when just a simple wave and come on, you back on out would have done the trick. I want to end with another verse. James 1:20 says this, for the anger of man does not produce the righteousness of God. So in our characters today, we saw some frustration, we saw some anger with everything going on within the storyline, and you definitely didn't see the righteousness of God coming out in people. Instead, you saw anger, you saw their frustration and their fear coming out. And all along, especially in our 2 seasons of OutKast, we've seen Noah's character kind of be frustrated or angry or really trying to get after other characters, specifically Sterling Silver. It started out with the love triangle. But his character specifically you've seen some underlying anger issues along the way. And so James 1:20 says, for the anger of man does not produce the righteousness of God. So I want to encourage you today, in your life, evaluate the situations where anger comes out. And ask why. Why is that coming out? And then ask yourself, is this being like Jesus? Is this producing the righteousness of God? Do I look like Jesus in these times of anger? And a lot of times you'll probably tell yourself, no, I don't. And I need to work on that. I hope you guys are doing well. I look forward to seeing you soon. Love you all. And we'll see you next time on OutKast.